Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is episodes 21 and 22. We just met Sanji. We just met Zeff. They're a little bit different than what we expected. At least Zeff is. Sanji seems pretty much the same, actually, surprisingly. We expected him to be a little bit more perverse, but maybe he will reveal himself to be more so when he meets Nami. We shall see. And there's Iron Fist Full Body, which is a weird name on its own, but he got his ass kicked because he was being a shitter.
Yeah, he wasted food.
Yeah.
That's an absolute no.
Yes, the worst sin that you can commit at Baratie. Let's see where it goes this time. On this episode of One Piece, let's go. Cue epic intro music. Oh.
Was it off?
No.
Oh,
it was just on full blast. Ah, shit.
So it's been the whole time?
For the last 2 episodes, yep.
Oh, he busted up the front of that a little bit too.
Water and closet. Is this one of the waiters?
I mean, no customer should treat its restaurant like this, but...
This guy should be Captain Karen.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm gonna shut you down!
Where's your manager?
Okay, at this point, the damage that you've done, Zeff, at least equals, like... This is all your fault, you stupid kid!
Sir, this is quite literally your fault. I think you are. You're... Not in this restaurant, buddy.
Oh, I see. He's like the... The other cook is like when Zeff was telling him, just cook the goddamn menu. He's like, the menu sucks.
I'll say.
Oh. Did you see that panda with like heart nipples in the back? What the fuck was that?
No.
You didn't see that?
No. Oh. Oh shit.
This place is trouble.
Also, if you had someone on board who hadn't eaten for 3 days, why the fuck would you
Go
take
to
a
a
detour
restaurant?
and go to like the best restaurant
Because he's
ever?
corrupt. Again, Sanji's being like, this is the kind of customer he respects. Sanji's gonna be all over it.
Getting all mad that Sanji was beating someone up.
But he's not a customer. That's the difference.
I see.
If you have money, you're a customer. If not, you're just you're in the way. You stupid raccoon. Yeah, he just gets to work instantly.
I'm leaving a 1-star review.
He's always so insulting to the customers.
He's like, the customer is always right, except I'm gonna insult them constantly. And if they're not a customer, then I will beat them.
Whoa. Yeah, okay, sure, man.
Excuse
Man,
me?
this is really wholesome. Hey, why did you join my crew?
I don't know what gave you the impression that, like, I would want to do that.
We're having kind of a moment here. I don't know, who are you?
That makes sense. You need pirate waiters.
He was just trying to hire him, basically.
You can't... You don't get to refuse... It's
just like everyone they run into is like, don't do it, man. And then he's just
not
like,
worth it.
but it just shows his determination that he still will.
He's a coward. Damn. Is he? Never heard of him.
They're building him up so hard, and then we're gonna see Mihawk just fuck him up or something. A fleet. Damn! Admiral Krieg. Admirable Krieg. They're building him up so much.
If we don't beat people up, then what's gonna happen to our reputation?
Everyone's really hardcore here, apparently.
Yeah. Where's he getting this boat from?
Is it the other
Is
guys?
it the other guy's boat, and then they're gonna like detain him and take him in?
Wait, which other guy's boat?
The two
the
pirate,
bounty hunters?
Yeah.
Who would detain them?
Detain him, the pirate that it's probably worth a lot of.
This guy?
Yeah, I was saying, what if those
Who's
bounty?
gonna detain?
The
the bounty
hunters.
hunters. That would be dumb. They just like
They
save
let
him.
him go, and then he just gets.
That's why I was so confused. I'm just what? I feel like this. I hope this pays dividends at some point. Was he?
There's just nothing for him to do.
Or he's not used to working, I think. He's not being proactive at all. Look at that apple peel.
The apple is just endless amount of peel. He's just breaking them all.
Oh my god. What a fucking moron. I forgot to count.
No. Maybe he shouldn't be in the kitchen. Maybe he can clean the bathroom, or I don't know.
Swab the deck or
Yeah.
some shit. He's gonna be a waiter now? Oh my god.
Look at them, they have a big feast. It's the Usopp pirates after all.
Oh, now he's all jealous.
Ew.
He didn't notice. Oh my, I can't watch. I can't watch.
No, look.
It was you.
This is so disruptive.
The guy's pissed off that Sanji's like so handsome. Oh boy.
Luffy's like, oh, you're gonna be a pirate? Great to hear.
Is this what convinces him to go with them?
He's all for it.
Fired. What's this about?
Is this the backstory?
Is this gonna be Mihawk?
Whoa.
Oh no, this is Don Krieg at his Pirate Cove. Oh no, it's his boat. To what end? To take Baratie?
I don't know. What'd you think of that one?
Good.
I like that. I like this episode a lot.
I love this episode.
This is really good.
The last few episodes have been like bangers back to back.
This one, I just love Sanji. He's so funny. I like that he cooked the food for that guy. I like in this one getting a little bit more of the chefs
of the other staff.
They're all like fighting with each other, and it's like part of the restaurant and part of the appeal of the restaurant is that there's all these chefs with like differing opinions that will like fight customers and like attack pirates and like do all of this stuff.
And the food
cool.
is that. I think it's also, it just shows how good the food is as well in a way. Like they're trying to say like, oh, the staff is like, they're loud and crazy and like beat people up, but like everybody even like so rich people and everybody still comes here because there's just so much passion for the art of food. Wait, that panda with the nipples.
Oh yeah, let me see that. Watch you just hallucinating it.
If I was, then I don't know what that says about me, but I forget where exactly it was. I think when this guy was in the dining room, he was in the background. I don't know what the fuck. Where is it? I don't want to skip too much because it was very short. It's somewhere when one of these background characters.
I feel like you're making it up.
Just wait.
Oh, I see.
You see that?
Yeah,
you see
what
that?
The hell?
You see that?
Why? That's so bizarre. Right there.
You see that? You see that? What is that?
Absolutely bizarre.
Who put that there?
Absolutely no idea.
Whose idea was that? Is this in the
like,
manga?
Just like sneakily like slipped that in the background, thought no one would notice.
I wonder if it's foreshadowing or if it's just what the fuck is that? Oh my god.
That's
I liked the whole vibe of the place here. It was awesome. And I like that it's funny how much they tease backstories before they give them. It also looks like we're gonna get like with Sanji. I'm talking about like how much they foreshadow everything with stuff that he says and how it's gonna make so much sense when, oh my god, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
And it seems like we're gonna get a lot more of Don Krieg. It's not just gonna be a one-off thing that like, oh, he's so badass. It looks like there was a whole thing going on here. Is this maybe supposed to be after like Mihawk destroyed the ship? Are they even going to interact at all? And like it's there are gonna be two completely separate instances of Mihawk and Don Krieg.
Is Mihawk not even gonna happen till like that's just like not happening right now? Or,
yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Or if they're gonna meet this guy and then he's gonna give them a lead on Mihawk because Zoro's all like, oh, I wanna beat him, so he's like, sure, go and find him, get revenge. I don't know.
Because they mentioned Mihawk. By the way, Mihawk, the name Mihawk. So Hawk is obviously Hawk. Yeah. That's not a thing. But Mido or Midu is like the me is like vision or eyes. It's
oh, so that's why they were saying like a
Hawkeye. Yeah. Which is weird because he's a swordsman. You'd think that like that was like the guy who had it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, anyway. So that's why they always say like, oh, that eagle, that hawk-eyed dude or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is because it's a play, it's a merger play on that word. Anyway, you like Sanji just a little bit less now. Lindsay notoriously hates characters like this. She always rolls her eyes whenever there's a guy like this who's just like so, I don't know, over the top like in this way. It's a very common thing. I think it's funny.
Yeah,
I think it'll be funny.
I think it's funny. I'm interested to see how it goes going forward. Okay, whatever. Goodbye.
You in a hurry?
I am. I have to leave.
Bye-bye.
It sounded like directly in my eye.
Well, do something about it then.
I can't reach because I didn't. I still can't believe that guy just like came in and shot someone.
Don Krieg.
Isn't that the point of the restaurant?
This hat is fucking crazy. These patrons didn't. I don't think they expected all this.
Lucky it was them that they crashed into. Where did you even get that from? You wanna fight? Zoro!
I love it so much. The dynamic's already so good.
4 days.
In about a year, you can leave.
For you, the food is... Yeah, exactly. What do they do with the garbage? Just throw it in the ocean?
Probably.
When they will come across the Grand Line garbage patch?
Yeah. Well, it's Japan. They burn some of their trash. Pirates!
That lady has really good eyesight.
An hourglass. Whoa!
It's huge!
He just wants some risotto. It's alright. Don't worry about it. You're lucky Sanji gave him a nice meal, because he might be a little chill. Boss, you gotta try this shrimp fried rice. It's fucking crazy. It's dank as hell.
I think we need some new sails.
They got destroyed, remember?
Mm-hmm. How is it even still floating? With like giant cracks in it like that. How did it get here with no sails?
It has
like,
sails.
I know, but they're not like attached at the bottom.
Everyone be cool.
I know, I love how none of them like hid or like actually...
They just like stand like this in the middle of the room.
For like 20 minutes while the boat like approaches and then docks and then this guy gets off and they're all just like...
And then all make frightened noises in unison as his chain jingles down the hallway.
Sanji's not even phased.
He needs healing.
He needs food.
Damn. Are they lying? I can't tell. Seems like they are. Is he gonna turn him away? What? Since when is that the policy here?
Yeah, I don't know why you're trying to make an enemy of this guy.
Yeah. Is he being for real? I can't tell. Because they looked really together on the ship. Shit. Oh my god. He already was whipping it up the whole time. W Sanji.
Be careful. Make yourself completely sick eating all that.
Now tell us, who destroyed your boat?
He's a hungry man, and that's all that matters.
Damn.
Oh. It's really messed up.
Oh, war crimes too? It seems like he's reaping what he's sown, at the very least. What?
Sir?
Excuse me? Why in God's name would you do that to him? What kind of a fucking moron does this?
He doesn't care.
What a piece of shit!
Yeah, can someone, like...
Screw this guy!
Like, yeah, get rid of him?
What a pathetic asshole! Zoro, teach him everybody pile on this dipshit. This guy sucks. Ghost ship. Yeah, this is gonna be the thread to Mihawk. They're gonna fight him, and then he's gonna tell him about Mihawk, or maybe Mihawk will follow him just to finish the job. I don't know who you think you are. You seem like a has-been to me. You got one crew member, well, half a crew member now that you fucked up his shoulder. He's not gonna be able to hoist the sails anymore. What? How are you gonna man? This is a big, like, I guess it's not as big as his.
Yeah.
What? What a liar.
They're all...
Oh.
Or we could just not. And then it's just you.
But what if Sanji still does it? Is Sanji gonna do it?
Feel...
Because it's his way. He knows what it's like to be in their position. It's literally a fate worse than death for him.
I mean, maybe if they did it, then all of his crew will team up against him. Because he's an asshole.
Or maybe if he is kind to all of them, then they'll be they won't even have to fight. Like, you know, they just won't do anything. It's alright, Geen, you couldn't have seen this coming. Maybe you could have, but I forgive you. You son of a bitch. Sanji's gonna take him up on the offer and feed the guys. I'm going back to the kitchen.
Said he needed 100 meals, yep.
What a fucking Chad. Put it on my tab. Take it out of my allowance. Everybody get to work.
He's like, this has nothing to do with you.
Oh my god. Geen, go tell your friends they're gonna eat tonight. They're having filet mignon.
Where did they get these giant utensils from?
I understand the big blades because you use that for tuna. Not that big, but still. Luffy's like, yeah. All right, Griffith, relax. The thing about Patty is he's against Sanji, but he's for the restaurant to the utmost. Like, he's kind of an asshole, but he's not, you know, he's very loyal. So you can't really hate him. What? I'll protect this restaurant! Now watch me light off a nuclear bomb in the dining hall. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Out of both, that's a good detail. I like the smoke's coming on both sides. It happens so fast. This episode's dialogue has been so slow, and then he just in 5 seconds pulls out this giant lobster cannon and fires it.
Did he also hit the boat behind it?
It looked like it, but yeah. Did he put a hole in it? It looked like he did. No. He just tanked a cannonball. What is he gonna? Is gonna smoke so clear? Is gonna be in his teeth? How funny would that be?
Excuse me?
Yeah, we knew that. I didn't know it was that crazy, but. Oh my god. He has his own. Whoa! Diamond Knuckles? He's got a magical girl transformation all of a sudden. Saikyo Maho Shoujo! Woot Steel. Woot Steel. Remember that. Woot Steel. What does that mean? I'm not asking you, by the way. I'm saying it for myself.
Yeah, well, what about the last one where you got all messed up? Just not acknowledging that.
It's all power scaling. It's all power scaling. He's got Diamond Fist Knuckles, this crazy Woot Steel. Woot Steel.
Oh, he's art.
But he
already made all the food.
But he still got fucked up. Oh, Zeff was up there. Put it in a doggy bag for you. See, Zeff knows what's up. That's how you know Sanji's the real prince, not whatever his fucking name is, Patty. Was he the cook on his ship? He must have been because in this he wasn't a captain. He was a cook on a big pirate vessel.
Interesting.
I think that was a difference I noticed. I could be totally wrong, but that was a difference that I noticed. The way they were describing Zeff's backstory was that he was a cook on a crazy pirate vessel. He was not a captain. He seemed more like a captain figure in the live action.
Yeah.
Like he was the main guy.
Well, they were like the cook pirates, and they like.
Yeah. Oh well, there was also it was a big armada. Don Krieg at the height of his power was like he was an admiral, more like a pirate admiral.
This was kind of a crazy episode with that giant cannon.
The lobster fucking meatball. This was a good episode.
This was really good.
I love how slow this was when they were just talking and going through everything and just like going through his backstory, and then it just literally it was so slow. Nothing happened the whole time other than talky talk. And then in
just
how long was it?
Nowhere.
He reaches under there and this whole time under these stairs was a fucking WMD, BFG, cannon ass shit.
Like, it doesn't even look that big when he's like first holding it.
Yeah.
And then he just pulls it out.
Main course, how about a piece of iron dessert And he pulls out, it's like, whoa, what the hell? And then instantly fires Meatball of Doom. So it's just like, it just turns it up to 11 in literally 5 seconds after just the whole episode is all dialogue. It's so funny.
But
I feel like the pacing really works for his
very serious
favor.
about protecting the restaurant and serving customers only.
Yes. Yeah.
You ate the food without paying.
Yeah, that's the thing he said when he was going to get that thing. He was like, I'm not going to say who's right in this situation, but
I'm going to do what I'm going to do, basically.
Exactly. This time, it's not right. But, yeah. But I think next episode we'll probably get the whole backstory. I wonder if this food will just turn him away and it'll just be like that, or if it'll be more of a smackdown. Or if they'll exchange more words, he'll be like, all right, Zeff, well, since it's you, I didn't know it was you.
Yeah.
And then Zeff's gonna go over his backstory and how he ended up here to Don Krieg. And then Don Krieg is maybe gonna tell us about Mihawk, and then they're gonna go their separate ways. And then maybe down the line, like as Don Krieg's leaving, either Mihawk will show up randomly, and then the fight with Zoro will happen.
Find him.
Or they'll split up, and then we'll cut to Don Krieg off screen while he's away from us, and then that's when Mihawk will take out Don Krieg. If that interaction happens, or if that was just the live action, like kind of condensing things, you never know. But I have a feeling something.
It's also because like a lot happens during like this arc specifically.
Yes.
That is like, I think just not gonna be in the anime because it's stuff that comes later, like with like a lot of stuff with Garp kind of happens, and also just the way that the anime's been doing things as well. Like things are
it's
much
more big
less
battles
tied together. Like in the live action, because of the addition of the Marines and like having Kobe and Garp like coming in at like multiple times per arc and like checking in with them, and like the stories keep like overlapping and stuff. So I also like in live action there's only like if you spend so much time on like, you know, making certain sets, then you're gonna want to like keep things there. Like you make like this giant boat thing that you like plan out, make, you know, how it's all gonna look and stuff, so then you have like a battle there where maybe the Mihawk thing,
multiple battles. There was an Arlong
so it's like
too.
Maybe those are gonna be completely separate and are gonna take place like several episodes after they leave.
I'm just thinking
here.
like and I guess it's kind of a spoil. It's kind of, we're kind of operating off of information we shouldn't have, but because we know some things come later, but there was never any talk that I heard that Mihawk was like reordered a lot.
No, I guess
what I'm trying to say is that they're gonna work it in somehow. And we know in the live action, Don Krieg had an encounter with Mihawk, and Mihawk destroyed his boat and fucked him up and everything. So if that is consistent, and if Mihawk still happens somewhat early, how is he going to show up? Is he just going to show up instantly right after they like make peace, and it's going to be like a crazy thing? And this was all just like to show how powerful he was and how easily Mihawk fucked them up, just to give me, is he a stepping stone to power scale Mihawk for Zoro and for the crew, and to give us a greater scale of like, I guess he's one of the warlords, like one of these crazy big powerful dudes. You know, Mihawk is, I mean. So, you know, if that's going to happen somewhat early, that's all I'm trying to say. So how that happens will depend, but I think that it'll happen somewhat soon. And if that's the case, these situations are slightly different. We're going to get some backstory, and I think that if Don Krieg at this point is mostly a power scaling tool for Mihawk and for Zoro's fight, then that will either happen now, or he'll leave, and then Mihawk will catch up to him on the seas, and then come here, maybe. You know, you never know with the way that last arc with the Insert Village was paced out. Yeah. The way that everything just like, oh, you know, this guy goes here, this guy goes here, my goal is here, but I'm gonna leave because I just, you know, this needs, like, the weird convoluted layered plot line, and just like shit just keeps happening. If that sort of philosophy carries over, and I'm sure it will, then you can never predict like whether Don Krieg will leave, and then they'll be like, our crew will be about to leave, and then Mihawk will show up right after, and then they'll have this whole scene again, just with a different guy, or they'll show up and fight, and then we'll get in the mix, and then, or something.
Or if like the backstory of this right now, he'll be like, oh yeah, we just got like completely our ships destroyed because Mihawk like totally messed with us and actually like destroyed a bunch of my ships and this and that. And then Zoro will be like, oh, Mihawk, where is he? And then they like go off to like, I knew that he was like over at this place, and then they like go there or whatever.
They might do that, but honestly, what might be funny and what they might be setting up for is with Don Krieg being like, Zeff, is that you? My friend Zeff? Oh, well, I guess we're all friends. I'm a evil pirate, but I guess I'm on your team. Hey, guys. And then Mihawk sort of just plunges through his chest and kills him instantly. And then you're like, oh, but we were just getting to know this guy. He was just our friend. And, like, he was a bad guy, an evil guy, but he was super powerful. And then there was this other dynamic to him. And, oh, it's so tragic that he died. Kind of weird. I don't know how to feel about it. He's still a pirate, evil bastard. But he was, like, once it switches to our team, then it, like... There's sort of a tragedy element that you can incorporate into that, and like a bittersweetness. Yeah. And it makes it more dramatic, is what I'm saying. So maybe that is kind of where they're going with this, and why they interlocked all the backstories. So maybe something like that's being set up, but it'll be really interesting to see how this all comes up. I guess Don Krieg was at some point in his backstory was just a bandit, because it started in prison. It started in a prison. Yeah. He pretended to be a Marine soldier. So he... I wonder if he was in prison, or he was a Marine soldier in a prison.
Or he could have snuck in there Nami style from the live action and then just like put on a uniform, right? Like in the Navy. But more likely, given his track record, he was probably in prison and then beat up a guard, put on their uniform, and then...
He's probably a small-time dude and then caused, like, a prison riot, killing a senior officer, burst out of there with all the guys, and then he started this huge empire and just rose to the top. And then you gotta remember Voot's Steel. I imagine it's Voot's Steel, not Woot's Steel, now that I think about it, because Don Krieg is, like, a vaguely, I don't know, European, Germanish name. And Italian. I guess if it's Don, they're, like, a Mafia Don type deal as well. So they're merging... that kind of thing, as Oda has done in other ways, with other things in the story so far. Otherwise, really cool episode. Yeah. Excited to see the next thing. If you're excited to see it right now, you can subscribe and leave a like on this video. Check out the rest of the videos on our channel. If you're leaving, you know, if you got this far, why not just put the playlist on and let it play overnight? If you have an extra device, just like put it on mute, on a playlist, autoplay on your computer, and just let it play. And, you know, it would really help us out if you did that, because watch time really helps us out. Or if you just want to watch other stuff on our channel, that helps too. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye. Check out Patreon is what I meant to say, actually. Get early.